I think we all can agree that drill is already a scary sounding genre. But what about sampling an horror movie theme into a drill beat? In this video, I'm gonna show you how to master the sampling game in Ableton and some audio manipulation tricks. So after digging into my huge and precious vinyl records collection, I found this gem. So I'm not a movie geek, especially the horror ones, but it looks like a spooky watch. So the first step will be finding the looping points by ear. Just play the part you want to sample and then cut the start and ending points. Now if you don't have it, you need to find the tempo. And the best way to do this is by tapping it. Now go to the audio clip properties and select warp, and then go to the start of this loop and select warp from here straight. Now you should end up with already tight match, but sometimes it's good or even needed to add some new warping points. Like for example here. Yeah. This part was a little bit off, but when I added this warping point, now it's perfectly on time.
Perfect.
But what about those warping modes, you ask? So that's actually a very handy feature in Ableton. It lets you save the audio quality while changing pitch and tempo. Complex Pro is handy when you need to fit something to tempo without any artifacts. But for the sampling purposes, what I recommend to use is Complex. Now when we have our sample perfectly on a grid, let's get into chopping it.
Chop.
One way is to chop sample manually, directly in arrangement. Yeah, that's cool, but that's an always. What I like to do is to use simpler. Just create a new MIDI track and then drag your sample directly into a MIDI channel. By dragging and dropping it, you can choose between different slicing modes. The fastest way to do this is by beat, of course. You can change the division for whatever you like or feel comfortable with. For the shorter samples, I usually use 1/4 or even a half. So if you want your chops to stop right after you release a key or pad, or even a note in piano roll, you need to choose gate. And don't forget to turn warping on here, cause without it, when you will change your tempo, the chops will be shorter or longer, and we don't want that. So with those chops, I quickly came up with this melody. It already sounds fire, but let me try out something. So as you can see, we ended up with the silence at the beginning. And that's the thing with all reverse plugins. But we can quickly fix that. So the one way to do this is actually an old school one. You need to create a new audio track, then choose resampling, then arm this track to record, put this melody you have in solo, and then press record and wait. But gem alert, you can do this quicker. What you gotta do is right click, freeze the track, and now create new audio track, and then with pressed Option or Alt, simply copy it to a newly created audio track. Now you can cut the silence, and you're pretty much done. But what's really cool, with choosing this option, you can always unfreeze this track and then make some changes in MIDI without losing your original track. So as the melody is pretty much done, and as it is the horror theme drill beat, we can forget about some creepy ambience. that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know down in the comments what was the weirdest song or sound you sampled to make a beat. Oh, and if you want to learn how to make your own melodies, give this video a watch. And I promise, your melodies will be 10 times better. Or more. Just watch it. Yeah, right now.